Stevo Poulin. All right. The slap fins, they are underway. Elijah Griffin in the blue singlet, Stevo Poulin in the silver of Northern Colorado. Our collar tie by Griffin. Thumb block into a 2-on-1 for Griffin. Now hard righty lead. Nice single leg, pops his head to the outside, skies it, gets up the crotch, and can't keep him off his feet as Poulin sits down in a crackback position, tries to get an angle now. Great job by Griffin to collect that second leg, and the first takedown of the bout goes to Elijah Griffin, and he is as tough on top as you can get. Looks like a set. I think the referee might have been out of position on that one. What do I know? And Griffin swipes at the leg, can't quite keep it. So a 3-1 lead here going into the second minute of the bout. Drag into a thigh pry for Poulin. Underhook on his left-hand side for Griffin. Stalemate probably coming, I would think, yeah. Neither of those guys wanted to give up the position, and I can't blame them. Griffin, see if he goes back to that knee pull. Good hard stiff arm by Elijah Griffin. And nice slide by attempt there for Griffin. Poulin wisely down blocks out of it instead of just circling out. Short drag position now into a single leg. He's got, not gonna recover quick enough for me, but and potentially dangerous. I'm not sure what was potentially dangerous about that, but and good hard stiff arms by Poulin now. Keep distance. Snap. Looks like Poulin's starting to get a beat on the hands. Nice single leg by Griffin, and he sits him down 6-1. Let's see if he can keep weight on him with the extra minute to go here in the first period, excuse me. Hands are locked and drags him back down. Almost locked hands, didn't quite. So 6-2, 2 takedowns here, and Stevo Poulin's got to get on his horse and ride if he wants to keep that number 2 ranking, but no one at 125 has for more than a week or so. The top 10 has just looked like alphabet soup as far as I'm concerned. Nice down block there by Griffin. Down under 20 now to go. Snap down, Poulin almost gets to a leg. I'm not sure why he didn't hang on to it. He must feel something different than I see. Good hard club there with the left hand for Griffin. And that'll do it for the first 2 takedowns. And by the way, let's call this what it is too. Eli Griffin got single legs to either side for takedowns, and you know, kind of reminds me of a guy who's won a couple world titles since his NCAA career. Wrestled for the Hawkeyes. And nice little snap to the right. Thomas Gilman is who I'm speaking of. I'm sorry, folks. He's got a half Nelson. His hips are not in great position, but because he's got such a deep half, he might be saved here. Pinches him in the lap and loses in riding time. I'm not sure what riding time is, to be honest with you. Nice little snap down there for Poulin. Level change. Keeps Griffin honest. And yeah, I'm impressed with Griffin. There's a snap down into a front headlock, goes to a single leg, and he shelves it. Shin Wizard now for Griffin, trying to get weight on it. Shelves it on the near leg, catches a near ankle, and we're back in a scramble. Poulin trying to pull that knee through the bodies, catch the bottom leg, and he might put him in danger here. The official's unconcerned with it, which is interesting. And, oh boy, that's all right. And injury timeout will give Poulin his choice and bring him within 2, I would assume, if he doesn't hang on to him. Okay, so I was just told that I have riding time to my left here, folks. So 58 seconds of riding time built up. Here we go. Poulin's down. No choice because of injury time. And Griffin's going to stay on top for at least 2 seconds. He's got his minute. They'll go back into a tilt and kicks to a single leg. He's going to have to cut him. So about 30 seconds left here in the second period. And score is 6-4. Griffin on top of Poulin. And short time coming. That should do it for the second period. Still 6-4, and I'd assume Elijah Griffin's going to choose down. He does. See if Poulin can put something together on top, or it's just going to go neutral. You know, I brought it up last night when I was calling the poly duel. These guys from Northern Colorado are tougher than heck on top. And there we go. Just as I say that, he gets a 1 count out of an official. Poulin does. And he's going right into a kind of banana split position. And if he can pop his head, Eli Griffin is obviously not in great position. There's no question. But if he can find a way to pop his head out of there, he can get out. And that just burned 30 seconds as far as I'm concerned. Griffin holding that right knee. He is obviously in some serious pain. They're going to go optional start here. And Poulin goes head and armpit for the cut. Hard cut position. So the score goes to 7-4. And in on a single leg again is Griffin. He goes belly wizard, does Poulin, catches the far knee, gets to the hamstring, switches it over to an aspirin lock, and we are scrambling. It's almost like it's too early to get a takedown if you're Poulin, right? I mean, you gotta ride him for a minute too, which I think he could do. And there's that Askren lock. He brings it through. No score yet. And that is a danger position call for a 1. There's a 1-2 count. No score on the danger. And the official, I wouldn't look if I'm Eli, I don't give another break here. He's gonna have to wrestle for these last 32 seconds. We might have another mix-up here at 125. I'd find a way to a leg if I'm Eli Griffin. He's nice single leg attempt by Poulin. Griffin stuffs it. Goes unders towards the out of bounds. Stall call. That's pretty fair. Okay. 21 seconds. He can give up another stall. Can't give up a takedown, though. Low single attempt before the whistle. The first caution on Stevo. If you ain't getting cautions, are you really ready to wrestle? Probably not. That's a thumb block. Snap by Poulin into a leg. Tries to chase for another one. Into a duck under attempt. Can't quite get anything. Griffin wheeling backwards. Circles back in. Catches the dub. And Elijah Griffin takes out number 2, Stevo Poulin.